Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into a really intense personal account.
Yeah, it's from someone named Aiden looking back when he was just 8 years old.
Right. And it's about this day his best friend, Josh, well, he almost disappeared.
It's quite the story. Really brings home the dangers around strangers, especially for kids.
Definitely. We're going to unpack this moment that, pretty much changed both their lives.
Aiden sets it up really well. He remembers it was late September, getting chilly.
Lincoln Street, leaves turning yellow, all very normal.
Except he says it felt off, even before anything happened. Had a little hint of unease.
That gut feeling. And then he sees him, this guy.
Standing by a big black car.
And the description, long, dark coat, wide hat, sort of hiding his face. Aiden just got a bad vibe, he says.
Yeah, straight away. And he tells Josh, right, like, hey, I think maybe we're being followed.
But Josh just laughs, thinks he's being paranoid.
Which is probably what a lot of kids might do.
Sure. But then the man starts walking faster when they walk faster.
Ah, okay. So that immediately kind of confirms Aiden's fear, that intuition kicking in.
Yeah, and then the man actually approaches them, calls out.
Aiden notes this detail. A fake smile.
That's chilling.
It really is. And the offer seems so innocent. Extra hot dogs.
Oh, wow. For an 8-year-old, that's a smart lure.
Totally. And Josh is instantly in. Yeah, he says. Loves hot dogs, apparently.
But Aiden holds back. He just says, I don't want one.
Such a strong instinct there, even if he couldn't maybe articulate why he felt that way.
Exactly. And this is where it gets really scary, really fast.
The man says something like, well, I've got more in the car. Invites them over.
And Josh agrees again, still munching on his hot dog.
Then the man grabs Josh's hand. Let's go, he says. Don't want him getting cold.
Wow. Just like that.
Just like that.
And Aiden says Josh was just gone with him?
Yeah,
in
like
seconds?
Oh, man.
He describes feeling frozen, just standing there, alone on the street, the speed of it all.
That feeling of helplessness must have been overwhelming. The speed is terrifying. It shows how quickly these things can happen.
So Aiden runs home, tells his parents.
And their first reaction is a bit of disbelief, which I guess is understandable in shock.
Yeah, but that quickly turns into serious concern, obviously. The police get involved, there's a search.
But no immediate sign of Josh. And Aiden's just wrestling with this awful guilt.
Thinking, what if I'd shouted? What if I'd done something different? Heavy burden for a kid.
Incredibly heavy. But there is a resolution, thankfully.
Right. Josh is found about a week later.
Yeah, in an abandoned warehouse. And the man is arrested. Turns out he had a history. A terrible one.
Confirms the danger was absolutely real.
But the impact. Aiden says Josh was never the same.
He lost that lively, sort of mischievous quality he had.
Yeah. And their friendship, it kind of faded after that. It just shows the deep, lasting trauma.
It really does. It affects everything. Personality, relationships.
Aiden's final takeaway from his own story is just blunt. Never trust strangers.
And he mentions the word no. How powerful that simple word could have been. For both of them, really.
It's a stark lesson, isn't it? How fragile that childhood safety can feel.
Absolutely. An innocent offer, a moment's decision, nearly catastrophic.
Makes you think about trusting those gut feelings, those subtle cues we sometimes ignore.
And about how we teach kids, right. Empowering them to say no, to trust their own unease.
It's a tough balance. You want them to be kind, open, but also safe, cautious.
Yeah. So reflecting on Aiden's story, it really makes you wonder, what other small choices, things that seem tiny at the time, might end up having these huge, unforeseen consequences in life?
And how do we, as adults or parents or just members of society, help kids navigate that line between friendliness and necessary caution?
It's a difficult question. And clearly, as Aiden's story shows, the weight of these moments can stay with you for a very, very long time.